This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrish, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
Hey, what about our Comic Capers podcast?
Ugh, what about us?
Oh, we're back, little hellfire. That's right. Welcome back to another episode of Comic Capers. Episode 94. That's right. Remember what we said. We're going to cover some Daredevil. The rest of the year, Daredevil. And I hear Canada, I hear Australia going, yay. That's right. I am Phil. Joining me, as always.
Wow, it's Lil Hellfire.
Let's say her justice may not be blind, but it is swift.
And harsh.
That's right. That's right. So, we're going to cover an era that's me and Ray really like, because it's some of our early Daredevil reading.
Phil only does the podcast for Ray, in case you guys don't know.
Sounds like a plan, Jan. Hey, I don't see a lot of people doing like 80s and 90s stuff. Come on.
I know, I tease. I kid.
Yeah, I see
It's
people.
fine. This is a good... Phil Pick has good taste for the most part, outside of Captain America and U.S. Agent.
But I like, the one day I saw online, someone was like saying, oh, you know, we did it like a vintage issue or classic issue. It was like 2010. I'm like, really?
Get that fetus out of here! That fetus probably only knows Sean Astin from Stranger Things. You're canceled!
It just seems like a lot of these people haven't read comics like before Civil War, the Marvel one.
Yikes.
Yeah, exactly. So, but no, we are talking Daredevil.
He's here to school you, son!
284 through 290. So, September 1990 through March 1991. It was a good time. So anyway, a little backstory on this. Daredevil had been wandering around upstate after the events of Inferno.
Inferno!
Took a little trip to our old buddy Mephisto's realm. Luckily, he had no marriage to sell.
Hashtag still bitter.
Yeah, and then he came back. He was acting a little goofy. Remember our Streets of Poison coverage? Yeah, he ran into Captain America, who was also acting goofy. Because he was on the drugs, kids. The drugs. So.
The juice was on the loose!
So yeah, this one picks up. Daredevil has returned to New York. All right, so yeah, like I said, first one is Daredevil 284.
The Daily Bugle, at least we have that.
Remember this? I mean, I don't think they really play this up anymore. I don't know if they want him to be truly blind, but remember when he could read regular print with his fingertips?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they do that anymore, do they?
No, I think that might, they might want him to do a little braille, for representation. But the way his powers work, does he even need it really? Like, just bang it against a wall or something? I don't know.
Whoa! That's how your powers work.
Yeah, pretty much. I was expecting that drop from Charlie. You were breathing, so I assumed you were okay. But we can move on.
Well, we didn't say anything about leaving kids to their own devices.
You were still breathing, so I assumed you were okay.
Not right now. Not without supervision.
Basically, that's how I feel about Daredevil. The poor kid is like almost Tony level Starks of being captains of bad life decisions. So it starts with that woman.
Oh, he's standing there. He's just standing there like on the middle of the sidewalk, reading his Daily Bugle with his fingertips. He's like, wait a minute.
In his costume. Like, come on.
I know. Well, like I said, he's not thinking straight. Daredevil's still missing. What's such a big deal? How long have they been gone?
can't keep track of time now.
I guess you don't have
This
to.
is a great team, though. This is like, if you don't know, this is during the Anno Senti and Lee Weeks era.
Oh,
so,
yes.
Just want to throw that out there.
Great team. Like I said, this whole...
And then we have an interview on the podcast somewhere.
Oh, yes.
Or did you lock that behind a paywall on Patreon yet?
Well, I did put that up on our Patreon along with our DG Chichester interview. It's like a big special.
Well, there you go, guys. You had your chance to listen live. Now it's on Patreon if you're interested. And Phil gives good interview.
And Lilith is a part of that DG Chichester interview, so. So yes, we're gonna be we're covering like the last of Anno Senti's run, and we'll run right into that DG Chichester and run.
I love when Daredevil does gives us like the gangster early Batman vibes.
Yes,
really feet into his I dig Daredevil's origin a lot, so I like when we kind of get references to that.
Oh yeah, you see this little gangster guy who basically doesn't just
look at him. It's Bugsy Siegel.
What's he gonna do to this woman? But then he burns himself on his cigarette.
Looks like somebody's not competent.
Someone's not competent at their job.
I was like, who is this Jubilee?
With a mohawk. Does she have writing tattooed on the side of her head?
Might be. It was that era where everybody was very punk in New York.
Well, yeah. But then back at the Matt just walking across a bridge.
Be careful, you might run into a Stacy or two.
Beware falling blondes. He's like, what do I have left in this? Thinking, what do I have left in this city? It seems so unfamiliar now. I love the girl named Karen. Uh-oh. Is he about to break out in song?
It is New York City.
Whatever happened to her? I remember our times together so well. Well, yeah. Well, she left you in the hospital when you started moaning typhoid Mary's name.
I mean, as you do.
And then you
clearly the better love interest. Clearly, although they have a kind of an icky thing, but it's fine. I'll allow it this one time.
And then instead of looking for her, you ran away from New York. So that's what happened. So yeah, he's like, oh, she trusted me.
Someone needs a shave.
Yeah, exactly. And those smart enough not to trust me, my enemies, they always think about the Kingpin.
Boy, talk about a song and dance, two people being secretly in love with each other like Batman and Joker. It's Kingpin and Daredevil. That's Marvel's version. I'm sorry.
But yeah, just Kingpin. You couldn't kill me. I'm the only one in your league. The only one who really challenges you. Bullseye and everyone else is like, come over here. The hand.
Oh, God.
Daredevil, was he right? I saved his life once. Do I enjoy my enemies? Typhoid a few months back, she kicked my guts out.
See, I told you.
Mm-hmm. You must hate yourself for being stupidly in love with me, in love with an evil thing. You hate that you love me. So good it hurts.
So good it hurts.
All right, calm down, little boyfriend.
And that is why I can relate to Daredevil.
Some busted up life Daredevil left behind in New York. Now we sound like we're getting into a musical. Couldn't beat up my enemies, so I beat my friends. So I went to hell and back for it.
Get it? Because he did literally get it.
I know. And then he's thinking, there's no such place. It had to be a dream.
You're Catholic. Of course there's a place in hell for you. Exactly.
But then this cabbie yells out to them, good to have you back. How many weeks of my life have I been dreaming, hallucinating? How arrogant of me to believe I went to hell and beat the devil.
I mean, Mephisto, there's loopholes. It's fine.
I mean, the Silver Surfer came in and, helped you get out of there.
Wasn't all you, buddy. Calm down.
I know. Just totally forget the Silver Surfer showed up. I remember a surreal conversation with Captain America days ago. When they were both acting loopy.
Juice is on the loose!
Anything?
Is it though?
Why did Captain America beat up the Daredevil? Because the Devil's isn't a hero. That's why. Daredevil's the
Jersey would like to have a word with you.
Oh. Because as he's thinking that Daredevil was an illusion searching for truth, and for this he was beat out of existence. Meanwhile, there's a shadowy figure up in the climbing the bridge for some reason. Unless he's following Daredevil, I don't know. But meanwhile, back to the mugging.
Not Mrs. Muggings, though.
Oh my lord. The girl's just laughing in his face. He's like, come on, babe. Oh my lord, his name is even Babyface. Because you're just a frail, say yeah. He even says, I'm scary, say. I'm scary, say.
She's like, quit laughing.
I know. And then Daredevil sees him from a fire escape. That girl, is she robbing that man? I better help the poor guy.
Oh, God.
Who's mugging who? I'm back in hell.
Angels.
I'm back in hell. They're both victims.
Okay, break it up. Yeah, nothing to see here.
And then the Babyface takes a swing at Daredevil and actually hits him because Daredevil's hallucinating. All these fits, which one?
Whoa.
Lilith, how dare you?
Look at his
Whoa,
face. I'm just saying.
I know.
Whoa, that's pretty
They
damn
give him
big.
the classic pow, too. Look at that. You got knocked out by freaking
I know, man.
Babyface Nelson over here.
Give him the old, he gave him the old Adam West.
He's like, my face? My fist? My fist did that? Wait till my gang hears about this. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. And then they show him, yeah, he's telling all the guys, there's no way out. Daredevil, big as a house and tough as spit.
Spit, get it.
So I says,
Rhymes with something else.
oh my.
That's the comic book equivalent.
Yes. And then they're all laugh. There's four of them, but the three Stooges are laughing. Haha, tough as spit.
Don't leave out Shim.
Yeah, that's true. Let's make old Babyface prove it. Yeah, prove it. Louis the lip, you button it, say. All right, but if I do it, I knock him out. I'm the new Kingpin. You got it? I think the old Kingpin
that's not how that works.
I think the old Kingpin might have something to say about that.
Yeah, you're definitely not gonna knock him out.
And we see a figure in black reading the paper. Hero. Bah, I hate heroes. God. And then Daredevil's walking past the newsstand again. Those newspapers, I hear their shapes, but I can't read them. Maybe if I touch them, but why? I'm not blind. Yeah, kids, he's off the rails.
He is too far gone.
Newspapers do nothing. Crime on the rise. City's insane. Same what old stuff. Why bother to change things? Fake news.
I need a drink. Hells yeah, I can
I
relate.
know. For some reason, he's going full of hellfire. Yeah, he runs right to the bar. Last exit.
Well, that's not foreshadowing or anybody touching something right on the nose, eh?
So he walks in, everyone's like, oh, hey, Daredevil, how you doing?
This is one jumping little bar, ain't it?
I know. Daredevil's been missing. Don't you read? It's in the papers. Read the papers. Huh, I don't like being lied to. Fake news.
Wait, you're all wearing wings and horns tonight? What is he on?
What's then this little guy's like, hey, you want to play a game of pool? You dope, you always lose. Daredevil, sure, I'll play. Then again, we see the man in black breaking into a nice fancy penthouse to steal some art.
Cue the music, but we don't want to get a DCMA strike, so we won't. But you know the song. You know the song we're thinking of.
guess. Then we see Babyface and his gang looking for Daredevil. Hey,
why go looking for trouble? Just be happy running your little corner racket. Just come on.
A good dick is patient as a spinster.
Whoa.
I
don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, but look, yeah, we're back to the burglar in black. Gets caught by a security guard. Knocks the gun out of his hand with a CD. There's a clue. Disarms him with a CD. As the kids are like, what's a CD? Mm-hmm.
I can't wait until playing CDs is vintage, like playing vinyl is vintage right now. That's going to be so awesome when we're like 60, Phil. It's going to be awesome.
Like, when we're 60, yeah.
Well, me and Danielle anyway.
So Daredevil's playing pool, 8 ball. He's seen 4 8 balls, so he misses the 8 ball. So then this little guy wins. I did it. They're like, first man to beat DD. And then what kind of a game did you expect from a blind man? Blind man? What's he talking about?
I love everybody's laughing.
Yeah, and then Daredevil's walking down the street. Oh, look. Looks like a boarded up free law clinic. I wonder who's like that. And I wonder how it closed when someone just abandoned everybody.
You can't depend on Foggy to do everything, damn it.
Well, no, him and Foggy get separated.
No, exactly.
Because Foggy went for the big money. He was working for the Kingpin, see?
Sometimes you need your seed money, bro. Don't judge him.
I know. So, yeah, Babyface and the gang find Daredevil. He don't look so tough in real life. Look at Dad. He's just a regular cat.
He's one beer short of a 6-pack, so,
To go in yellow on us, go gangbusters. I was just waiting for, hit him with the chin music, see?
I know. I love the, she kind of, leans into, the old-timey gangster stuff. It's hilarious.
I know. So, yeah, Babyface throws a punch after spitting into his hand.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
But this time, Daredevil catches it.
Ew.
Whoa. He is Daredevil.
Because he spit in his fist, get it? You said he caught it.
Oh, jeez. What are you growing? Older, tougher, multiplying? Must be hallucinating like the 4 8 balls. So hit all 4 8 balls. As he leaps at him and starts taking them out. He's swaggering, swinging at nothing. So he's still hitting us with a gas or punch. Caught me right in the green box. Jeez. So, yeah.
There he goes.
Daredevil's hallucinating that they're demons, and he's like, one thing I learned in hell is if you want the violence to stop, you have to stop fighting. Just stop fighting. So he drops his billy club. So they just start beating on him. But then
I did it! I'm the Kingpin! I'm the king of the world!
Yeah, sorry. Then the man in black up on a flagpole takes out the goons with a bunch of pocket change. So they go running. And the man in black comes down. Why did you let them beat you? I'm sick of fighting. Don't you recognize me? No. Should I? Why'd you save me? I didn't. And he pulls off Daredevil's mask. Wanted to see the face of a hero. You look familiar, Daredevil. Daredevil, my name is Jack. Just plain
Jack. Or, if you're a Will and Grace fan, just Jack.
You don't know? Oh, this is rich. Better than I dreamed. So, later, back at the bar. Yeah, there's all these police reports. People are spraying shadow men on the wall. Almost look like shadows of Daredevil.
Yikes.
And again, crime is on the rise because Daredevil's still missing. It's like, okay.
But you have all those other heroes in New York?
Everyone forgot Spider-Man. Everyone's forgot Moon Knight.
Apparently.
Oh! Oh,
I'm sorry, Moon Knight won't be remembered till 2020. I'm so sorry to tell you guys.
2021.
Burn.
Oh, and you sent in the long feedback, right? You gave her the long one, right? Jesus.
Well, it's true. I'm happy. I'm happy for the character, and I'm happy for Ray that he's finally getting some long overdue recognition.
I know.
You know, the Moon Knight will sell toys, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Not
yeah.
just to the collectors either, because I know there's tons of really great detailed, like, you know, collector stuff. But I mean, like, just mainstream stuff kids can play with, you know. This is really going to be that thing for Moon Knight.
Mooncopters, I mean.
Exactly. Literally, no offense, Ray. Literally Marvel's Batman on that front.
Oh, right in the dream box.
Batman.
I'm just talking merchandise-wise, you know.
I know.
Because, I mean, what can you do with Spider-Man? Ooh, we're going to sell another set of web shooters. Oh, my God.
What the F?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you'd sell that big mansion, you know, secret entrance.
Is that a playset? A $200 playset? Come on. Call me, Marvel. If you need ideas for toys, I got you.
Secret entrance and girlfriend in lingerie included.
Hello? It'll be like that Ghostbusters set.
There's a girl in lingerie. What?
Well, she's definitely not as frumpy as the movie version.
Oh, hell.
Anyway, yeah.
So now this issue ends with Matt Murdock sitting in the bar dressed like the Man in Black. What? What is going on?
Great Devil's Advocate column, by the way, but
great name.
They really, I miss the days when they used to really go all in and weren't afraid of the cheese.
So yeah, that's when 285 opens and someone is swinging around dressed in Daredevil costume.
The Man Without Mercy. Uh-oh. That's not what you want.
That's right. So yeah, everyone sees Daredevil swinging around and they're saying, "Oh, there's Daredevil. Thank God, he'll clean up crime. We can walk the streets without fear again."
Can you though?
I know it's New York.
Exactly.
A man got to sleep sometime.
And don't you just love the Saints hat that he's wearing? Get it, guys? Nice touch.
I know Matt Murdock's on the street. Who the heck is that? Pretty darn flashy. No, it's a guy on a power trip. What's he trying to prove?
Enter the Shadow Man.
So, yeah.
Also, another song we can't play, but you know the song we're thinking of.
So yeah, he's like, let's see, where was I going? Home. Find the home of Jack Murdock, because he believes his name is Jack Murdock. Because remember, Spider-Man has responsibility. Daredevil has daddy issue.
Everybody's just like, are we gonna send in the clone or not?
Oh.
At this point, come on.
I mean, yeah, Spider-Man has responsibility. Daredevil has parent issues. That's
what you do.
You know, he has dad. You
have to have a floating head of guilt, or you're not a good superhero in the Marvel universe. It's why Fantastic Four gets no respect.
He has, his dad is his floating head of guilt. His mother is the reason why he stops everything in a skirt.
Classic Freudian psychology, people.
Mm-hmm. And he's thinking, I must have hit my head, lost my memory. Yeah, because that's how that works.
I mean, in the Marvel universe, you might have shook hands with Norman Osborn. I don't know. It's definitely contagious. It's definitely contagious.
Contact tracing. And he's thinking, the name fits like a skin, but where did I see it before I was knocked out? And he's walking past the fish market. He's like,
How about you go sleep with the fishes, Matt? Just get out of my face.
He's like, what's wrong with my eyes? I see them as a contour, as a map.
You're blind, buddy. You gotta come to terms with it.
I know. They're stench. I can taste it. What color are they? And the man. Shape, form, surface, but blank.
Colorless.
I'm blind, but I sense vision. That pounding like a heartbeat. My God, I hear his heartbeat. But that's just impossible. and then he sees a young boy stealing an apple. Don't steal. Why not? I'm hungry. So am I.
Like, don't do that. Mind your business.
Get it, kids? Is it alright to steal if you're hungry?
Not if you're in the freaking world of Les Mis. Heaven help you if you steal a loaf of bread. Am I right, musical nerds?
Oh, good Lord. But yeah, so Matt's talking to the kid, basically torturing himself about stealing the apple, but then his dog starts barking, and he's like, "Shut your dog up! My ears hurt."
I was gonna say, really not right on cue, you little bastards.
I thought we had one agreement. This is the moment to shine.
No place for showbiz. You're gonna make me have to go adopt a kid. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
It's Saturday morning. The minute you got out of the bed, they all jumped in your bed.
No, they ran out to they have a whole room.
Oh. So they're gonna jump on the bed. Oh, it's nice and comfy. She leaves the bottles open, kids.
I only have one dog that likes the liquor. Okay, one dog.
She left the funny tasting water.
Oh, look at this. It's a green apple, though. That's kind of a choice.
No.
I'm just saying, Granny Smith, I mean, it might be controversial, but come on. Give me a Fiji. Give me a Gala. I don't dig green apple. Unless it's, green apple flavored liquor. That's it.
They wanted original sin. Get it?
I get it, but I don't think it was green is my point.
I don't see no snake though. How do you know? You weren't there.
True, touche. It wasn't even an apple, so it's fine.
Your name ain't Eve.
No, it's Lilith. So yeah, I was there.
Oh,
Joke's on you.
True. Oh yeah, you started this whole thing. That's right.
Excuse me for demanding equality. Excuse me.
Yeah, see? Just because you come from that rib, see?
Take it back. You can have it.
Whoa. Thank you. Good job. And then over on 48th Street, some guys complaining to the cops about Daredevil.
Hey, buddy, this is Chief Bucko. What is that? What kind of last name is that?
Well, he's a ginger, so that's your clue.
Oh, yeah. Touche.
And I guess the patrolman, his name is Charlie.
Howard Rich. Like, she really leaned into the tropes, I love it.
We're doing me now?
Whoa.
But the guy's like, yeah, Daredevil jumped down and grabbed my wallet and bag. Arrest Daredevil. Wait, did you use the purse? But Bucko is saying, yeah, Daredevil's not a thief. And the guy's like, I can prove it. Look, then he grabs my umbrella and says, it's not going to rain today.
Oh my God. Emphysema Slims. Don't smoke, kids. I love it. Great job.
I know. Because some quote unquote Daredevil took the guy's umbrella and put it right between the eyes of the woman on the billboard. Clue?
Dun, dun, dun.
Clue?
Here's your anvil.
So then, 3 streets over on 45th Street, a judge gets attacked because these guys. An old black judge gets attacked by these young white guys. Well, they don't look too young, but oh, you locked up all our buddies and let your black guys go. Man.
Reverse of what it is like in real life, eh?
Oh!
Especially in New York. Don't at me. At justice, okay? Don't at me.
Contact justice. So Matt's still
You can't threaten a judge. Sir, they just did. You better come up with something better than that.
Seriously. So yeah, Matt's walking down the street, then he hears a voice say, freeze!
Freeze, sucker!
Oh, look at this young lady's painting his shadow with the horns. Now you're one of the shadow men.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Oh, look. Oh. He asks her name after she's walking away. Nyla Skin. Those of you who may Those of you who may have read Conan Hunt for the Serpent Crown, that was her only other appearance after this arc.
Yeah, we never saw her again except for that one time.
Hey,
we can bring her back. We need more representation in Marvel. No shade.
Well, yeah, Serpent Crown was not that long ago, so.
Yeah. Well, it was for Conan fans, but
Well, last couple months ago.
We can never have enough. Don't you listen to Charlie and I? We can never have enough. It's never too much.
Thank you, Lilith.
You're welcome. The Drop God smiled on you today, Philip.
I know.
I'm going to do what I want to do.
Sorry to make you listen to all this, Lilith.
So she walks away after painting his silhouette. Oh, then we see the judge getting beat by these four young guys to take down one old judge. Okay.
As you do when you're a punk, not the good punk, but a punk.
Yeah. And then, oh look, there's quote unquote Daredevil swinging over. Look at that. Those punks don't even know how to beat up an old man. No style.
Who is this little vampire?
I know. Gee. So
no style, lame punches. They swing like drunks. 4 of them standing around like they're cool for beating up one old black guy. Is this issue super relevant to 2020? Probably.
Maybe. Well, again, unfortunately it's super relevant to any year, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, good luck, chump. If you're lucky, they won't leave you alive. "Quote unquote," Daredevil just swings away because hey,
see you later, Bucky.
Oh, because he's got another penthouse to rob.
Oh, because he's got things to do.
That's right. We'll see what he has to do.
See you later, Bunky.
Ooh, the statue wrote in. Ooh. Hey,
Oh.
look at that.
Because look who has it.
Oh my God, good eye, sucker.
Yes,
so hilarious.
It's a woman in a robe.
Not open far enough for my liking, but it's fine.
Hello.
I'll allow it.
I didn't hear when you came in. Of course not. I was passed out behind the couch, a head full of sleeping pills.
As you do.
I was just getting up to swallow a few more hours worth when you came in. I didn't know about this nasty habit of the famous Daredevil. Well, you sure got an eye for masterpieces. Oh yeah, beautiful lady. I got an eye for masterpieces.
Oh my God, I love how it's like, now put it down before I turn you into a piece of conceptual art called Dead and Red all over. Yes! Cute. Love it.
But then even says back to Jack.
But why?
Well, he's walking down the street and he hears the judge's heartbeats slow down. So yeah, he's because the judge is just laying on the street.
It's New York. Everybody's just gonna pretend like nothing's happening. It's fine.
And
Don't
Matt
make eye contact.
Matt goes to check his wallet for ID. He's like, "Oh, I forgot I can't read." And the guy's like, don't, the judge is like, if you're looking to rob me, don't waste your time. They already did that. And Matt's like,
I was gonna get you to the hospital, but now with your sarcastic little tone, I'm gonna leave you here to die.
So Matt's like, yeah, I'm gonna take you to the hospital. And the judge is like, no, just take me home. Nice block you live on. I'm a judge. We get paid all right. Of course, a little cash to compensate for the relentless futility of the job.
Judges, especially live in New York, I'm just gonna say, not really, not true.
Yes. So Matt takes him home where they meet the judge's son, Marcus.
Justice is a sham. I kind of agree sometimes.
Oh, my. Yeah, because, the judge's son wants to go and find these guys, and the judge is like, no, Marcus, your father's a judge. I do not practice with my fists. The law works, but only if you stand by it. Never resort to violence of your enemies. Never fall to their level. Yeah, because Matt's like, this seems so familiar. A father and son arguing about using your fists.
Convenient plot point is very convenient.
I just don't. The son's like,
but I like it. It's very good use.
So then Matt leaves with Marcus. And Matt wants to help. And Marcus is like, Marcus is like, I'll have to escort Dad to court every day and back. And Matt says he'll help. Could you? Tomorrow at 9 o'clock? Oh, and then Marcus sees some cops. He's like, let's cross the
Look at Matt befriending all these black people. That's so cute.
Let's cross the street. Why? Cops. Why? What are you afraid of? Afraid of? I'm black. A black man walking at night always gets hassled by cops.
I mean, wow.
It is 2020, yeah.
I mean, no, New York's been like that for quite a long time. And
Yeah.
Quite a long time. Frisking, what is it? Stop and frisk or whatever. Very notorious policy. So.
Oh, yeah.
Glad to see Ann Nocenti was up on her New York police shenanigans back then.
And then back to quote unquote Daredevil. Like the woman's just like, Jules' cat, you could have it all. It's not mine anyway. I had a good career.
It's all insured, sucker.
I had a good career as a model, but I had to marry this rich old disgusting lug for his money. He won't let me work. He's a stingy old man, always holding his money over my head.
I hate him. Here, take this too.
If your life is so miserable, Melania, why don't you just leave?
Oh, no, come on. Shh. Wait until at least we get the results on the 3rd. Come on. Come on.
Okay.
We're American, if you didn't know, so you know what we're going through right now.
Yeah, come on, Ray. You can make all these jokes. Come on. Oh, wow. My bonnet.
It's scary out there without money. Preach.
Ah! You made your bed. I know, so lie in it. You could take me out of here, please. Take me with you. He's like, maybe, but first put down the gun, as he uses that statue to knock the gun out of her hand. Uses a statue to knock the gun out of her hand. Clue.
Anvil number 2.
There's your anvil. Oh, this is like the 3rd or 4th anvil. And then we see Matt going to meet Nyla in a burned out building. So that's where they're going to sleep, I guess.
Aww.
And she's talking about a job about going to rob some rich people who are on vacation.
Uh-oh.
Steal? I don't think. Don't yell at me for stealing. What's my choice? Should I go on welfare or get a job flipping burgers for $4 an hour? No thanks.
We're into redistributing the wealth. No, eat the rich and burn it down. That's what you do.
Burn.
Just saying.
It's good for them. It lightens their spirit to be weighed down by few less possessions.
The philosophy of minimalism.
Yes. Shit. They're Yegs and Rotters. They're decent beasts that only rip off the super rich. They're good Yegs. That's us. I never steal from the poor. I'm no Rotter.
Here, you need a mask just in case. Oh, look what he's doing.
Put it around his eyes. No eye hole. She's like, no eye hole.
I'm getting Netflix TV show flashbacks.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing? I don't know. I don't know who I am or where I came from. I have no friends I can recall, no possessions, no home. Yeah, some fat guy blew it up. There's something wrong with my eyes. I think I'm
She said make your eye holes first, you idiot.
I know. I think I'm perfectly blind, but for that, somehow I see just fine. So she's like, yeah, get some sleep. Then we'll see if Jack Murdoch makes a good thief. Ruining Daddy's good name.
I mean, is he though? It's kind of on par.
Oh, look at this ad on the last page. No letters page, but we get the extinction agenda.
Want it? Oh wait, can't even do that song. They definitely need the money. They'll come after us.
X-Men crossover, the extinction agenda. Come back.
We don't talk about the extinction agenda.
Oh, shut up, Lil Hellfire. 2021 is going to be.
I know.
Hanging.
I know. It's fine. Phil loves to hurt me every now and then. It's fine.
Here's some X-Men. Come on.
The X-Men nobody asked for.
That's 90s X-Men. Come on. Gratuitous.
Exactly.
All right, so up to 286. Matt's dreaming about being in court.
Being the terrible lawyer that he is.
Oh, look, different penciler in this one. some young fellow named Greg Capullo.
Oh, look at that baby Greg Capullo. Look at it.
I'm trying to remember 1990.
And we never saw him again. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey, he went on to work on Quasar.
No wonder I never saw him again. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, how familiar.
You know I love my boys over at the Quantum Zone. It's fine. Hey, what about the Quantum Zone?
What about our Quasar podcast, the Quantum Zone?
What about our Quasar podcast?
The worst.
Suck it, Lilith.
You know, Capullo worked on some little book called, I don't know.
Batman.
Thank you, Ray.
Kid did good for himself. Proud of him.
That's true.
Suck it, Kona. Thank you.
Fair. Everyone gets
automated now.
Everyone gets their equal time, yeah. Lilith is even more robotic and unfeeling.
Just the way I love it.
Hey, well. So he's dreaming he's in court with the judge and Nyla.
He's sleeping with the fishes?
Oh, true. How do you plead guilty? Guilty of everything. I deserve nothing. No, I'm not blind yet. I'm the part that's still innocent yet.
Justice is blind, and so am I.
Justice is impossible unless you're sure you're right.
Hey.
I can't move. Would some coffee get you moving? He wakes up and die like
only your bowels.
Yeah, Matt just gets up and puts on his hat. You always sleep in your clothes. You also snore, you know. Said he's having a wacky dream. I think I dreamt some clues to my lost identity. I'm starting to get a sense of who I am. I think I may have been a criminal. I was on trial for something. No.
Much like Barry Allen, it was a sham.
Well, no, he thinks he's a criminal.
I know, I'm kidding.
I know.
But he has been on trial before, so.
Oh, Lord, I can't believe we live in these ruins. Why? Everyone's life is in ruins. I'm just one of the few that will admit it and look at it. Oh, my Lord.
Nihilistic viewpoint. Loving it.
I was going to say, this is you.
Yeah,
Everyone
pretty
is a
much.
rebel.
Suck it.
So, yeah, as Matt and Nyla go to rob this place, oh, look who swings by.
Flipping my way downtown, and I'm homebound.
Listen, I think that's the Daredevil, isn't it?
It is, but it looks like he's flipping. So.
It does.
That damn Billy Club.
Well.
I love how he's just going to pull this poor girl up right up the side of the building.
I know, he showed her how to climb up the side of the building. I remember a young man, he showed me how to climb up the sides of buildings. Almost like a spider.
Spidey man.
He shows her how to use a crowbar. They open the skylight. Then he's like, hold on.
He's good at this. I mean, I'm saying you're not good as being a lawyer, so you might want to... This might be a secondary choice here.
I hear a heartbeat. There's someone here. So he knocks out the guard, and then he uses his hearing to open the wall safe.
I mean, honestly, he's made for it, bro.
No. She's like, how'd you open that so fast? I don't know. Sure is strange. It's like I can hear too well. Must have something to do with my bad vision, see?
Get it?
And then he's like, Nyla, we're leaving. We're not taking anything. What?
Boo!
I may have been a criminal, but I'm sure I wasn't a thief. That's right. You were a lawyer.
So, same difference.
Oh. But she's
Shout out to my pro bono lawyers, though.
Yeah. And she's like, we only take from the super rich, only what they won't miss. We give it back. We redistribute wealth. It's okay. And he's like, no.
We're Robin Hoods. Get it?
He's like, no. If everyone did this, there would be anarchy.
Boo. Shut up, white man. Shut up. Get out of here.
She's like, Justice, you know, what's that? You know whose place this is? A Wall Street yuppie who got rich fast on junk bonds.
Hello?
He made a fortune on a legal scam. While welfare is cut on poor Harlem mothers with no husbands.
Damn, Reagan era much?
And then he starts walking away. She's like, where are you going? I just remembered. I have to walk. He judged the work so he doesn't get beat up.
Elsewhere in Manhattan.
Oh, yeah. But Marcus is thinking, that guy Jack was nice to offer to walk Dad to work, but he's just a stranger. Yeah. So, yeah, Marcus is on the subway, seeing all these white people moving away from him, except for that old lady.
He's like, my favorite game is Scare the White Folk. Oh my God, Cindy, what are you doing? You can't be letting them in on all the good stuff we're thinking about.
How does she know? She's not even black.
Exactly. Very keen observance is what I would imagine.
But yeah, the other one that's in the movie is this old lady. She's probably seen that anyway. Oh my lord! And the guys are back to threaten the judge again.
Like clockwork.
In his home. Yeah. Oh, and the boss, who I believe is Nick, pulls a gun and then shoots the judge in the head.
Yeah.
Oh God, Nick, he's just
didn't see that coming, did you, people?
I just wanted to scare him. Oh God, a judge! You killed a judge. What's the matter, Frankie? Nobody will care. Oh Lord. Oh, and then we see Matt walking past Fogwell's gym. This looks so familiar. The smell,
the feeling. I've been here before.
Was I a fighter?
Was I a contender?
I know I spent time here. It feels like home. Oh Lord, then he sees Nick and the other guy running past.
Can't believe you're so upset.
What's their rush? Why do I feel like chasing them? Well, I gotta go pick up the judge, so he knocks, rings the doorbell, all that, no one's answering. So he walks in, oh my God. You see the stain on the wall. Ooh. Still alive, but oh God, his head. And then Matt hears his heart finally stop and his breathing. That's when Marcus walks in.
That is not good timing.
Yeah, I know. I'm tried. I'm sorry. Shut up. Shut up. They're dead. A couple of dead men. Well, at least
away he goes.
I mean, at least Marcus knows who did it. It's not like he's blaming Jack or something.
Exactly. Oh my God. If this was modern comics, this would be like a 3-issue side plot.
Exactly. And then elsewhere, we see Daredevil pulling off another heist. And somebody got a big ass garden on a roof.
Well, that is a thing in New York. Rooftop gardens and whatnot.
Probably cost a fortune to keep it so perfect. Probably the salaries of 10 normal men.
Yeah.
Yes, the security guards show up and they're like, Daredevil, someone's robbing the building.
They're like, thank God. And it's like, dude, you're thanking God for a Daredevil? Get it?
The dude's carrying a sack.
He hit him right in the face with that sack, too.
I know, man.
Waiting for it. I'll hold.
He did what?
He hit him right in the face with that sack.
Oh, my Lord. I'm going to be hours just cutting up this episode. Yeah, but he does hit him in the face with that sack. I am the thief, you idiots.
Womp.
So, yeah, he knocks the one down. He's hitting the other one. The one gets up, points gun at him. Don't move. Drop the bag and turn slowly around.
Right.
And then quote-unquote Daredevil picks up one of their broken pair of sunglasses, throws it at the cop, and disarms.
With perfect aim, some might say. No, I won't say it.
He hits the. But yes, disarms him with a pair of sunglasses.
Perfect aim. Just
again, this is at least the third time he's knocked a gun out of someone's hand.
Here's the anvil.
Watch out, New York! Daredevil's coming to get you. They show him swinging away with his sack.
Right into your face.
Seriously.
Daredevil turns to crime.
Oh, look, it's Ben Urich. Like, nah.
We didn't miss you, sir. You stay in your spider book.
Bragging to nobody. Ben Urich, famous
because he's Ben Urich. Hello.
Could have gotten famous years ago if I'd written a story revealing Daredevil's identity. Perhaps it's time to investigate another imprintable story. If Daredevil's back in town, so is Matt Murdock.
Ooh.
Oh, Lord. But then Daredevil goes to an abandoned warehouse. Oh, Lord. all you see is just like his pile of cash, and there's that chick on a mattress.
It's not even a mattress. It's one of those like old high school wrestling mats folded up.
I know. She's like, it's lonely here. I feel like I'm still being kept by an old fat husband.
Shut up and put on some jewels. What? I don't know what's going on. Trying to give her a pearl necklace? I don't know what's going on here.
I was gonna say the family jewels, right? Daredevil takes care of his women.
Apparently.
But now, still a kept woman, but now I'm being kept by a thief. And again, this Daredevil's, again, just like everyone's been saying, what's more honest, white collar crime or what I do?
Love that it's called white collar crime, by the way.
Where do you think that came from? Now put on those jewels. I stole them for you. Oh, Lord. And then Marcus confronts the gang, including Nick, who killed his father, in a pizzeria. Is that a pizzeria?
Of course it is. They're Italian.
I was going to say. Rude!
Rude! Where's the League of Italian Americans when you need them?
Get it? The black guy that crossed the street when the cops were coming,
this is a very do the right thing moment, if you will.
And the guys are in the pizzeria. So Marcus starts attacking him. He's doing a good job to like pin him down. Oh, kicks one right in the.
Should have brought some of your homies.
I mean, they just overpower him, yeah, because there's like at least 5 of them. Yeah, they pin him down on the counter. Get ready, Marcus. Things are gonna get real ugly. And that's when Matt walks in. Hey, Marcus, need some help?
Who's this idiot? Oh, you'll find out.
I mean, Matt just takes them all down in 4 panels?
Pretty much.
I love how he sends Nick flying over the counter.
But like, no shade. But can we talk about the drawing of the black guy in the 90s? I'm pretty sure they were all the same guy. You had Vince from Recess. You had Kwame from the planet, Captain Planet. The guy from freaking the Magic School Bus. They all looked alike, and this guy kind of looks like them. That's all I'm gonna say.
They either had 2 hairstyles. They had this hairstyle, or if they're no, or I was gonna say if they're old like the judge, they're like losing their hair.
Yeah, that's my headcanon. It's all the same guy, just traveling the multiverse, minding his business.
I mean, look at Matt Murdock. Every white guy in the 90s had this mullet. I mean, come on.
Yeah, poor things. Everybody looked like Joe Dirt. I'm glad I'm not old enough to really remember it.
So yeah, Marcus is like threatening Frankie, and he's like walking him out of the pizzeria. Think of your father. I am thinking of my father. Well, who else can I think of? Get your white face out of my face.
Ooh, snap.
You know nothing about black justice.
Your father did. He was a judge. He believed in it, supposedly.
Exactly. Go on. Get out.
Although, hopefully he wasn't a Clarence Thomas who just didn't say anything,
True.
Hopefully he was a third good marshal.
So Marcus tells him to get out of his life, so Matt goes to Fogwell's. And he wants to fight, and the guy's like, oh yeah.
Get it, Foxwell?
But yeah, the guy's like, I got too many fighters. Unless you got something special, I don't need you. How about I fight blindfolded?
Okay, getting their blind boxer.
I know all the guys are laughing at him, so yeah. Takes off his shirt, puts on that blindfold and the gloves.
Gotta put your eye holes in first, bro.
But he gives him the old Batman Guy Gardner, man, knocks the guy out with one punch, knockout, you're hired, kid. Gives him the old wahaha.
Gives him the old what for?
Right in the face.
Not in the face.
That taste is still in my mouth.
The taste of defeat. Yes.
I think the pants come off next.
All right, so 287.
And in this corner,
Daredevil, say it. Nice simple cover. Just
look at those abs.
Oh my, Lilith, calm down. Oh.
And it's like, no, shade it a little more. Just a little more.
See, kids, Lilith is colorblind. All she cares about is the abs.
Yeah.
So,
and as long as you don't think Thor is the best superhero, we might get along. And you don't. And Matrix isn't your favorite movie, we might get along just fine. Like my two, and you can't say that Hulk can beat Superman. Those are the three things that I can't tolerate.
What kind of trash have you been dating?
I'm telling you, I got a whole long little list, but those are the top three. It's just like, no, that's not gonna work.
And if all of your superhero knowledge comes from movies, yeah,
from the MCU specifically,
Lilith has no time for you.
Read a book, a comic book.
Yes, eh?
The Fighter. Oh, that's a good song by who is that band? They used to be all the rage in the early odds. I can't think now.
Not ringing a bell. But yes, we see Daredevil break into this bank. All these people are there. The bank's about to be robbed, he says. The guards again. Oh, we got to be ready. So yeah, Daredevil starts grabbing a baby rattle, a lipstick, a man's hat. It uses them to disarm the three guards. Your giant anvil. Disarm three guards with simple, everyday items. So, oh my lord! But this time he swings off with the money and then just dumps it on the people in the street. Here you go, chumps. Spread the wealth.
See you later, bunkies.
Seriously. So this time, I don't think anyone's complaining about Daredevil. Oh my lord! But he goes home. That chick's sleeping, which I don't think we ever learned her name.
She's just,
she says
Daredevil side piece, bro.
I was gonna say, does he even know her name?
He didn't bother to ask. He just said, "Put the jewels on and take everything else off."
Because look, she's dreaming. Wake up, baby. Daddy brought you a present.
Men who use the word daddy also on the list.
I'm New York's new Robin Hood. I take from the rich and give to the poor. Ha ha ha. But then he holds her down. Time to wake up, dear. Daredevil.
That turned dark quick.
I know, you're hurting me. Hey, at least take off that mask. No way.
Okay, Batman.
Ooh.
The mask stays on.
Come on, this is
at least Selena's down for it,
Down. Come on, this isn't funny. You're sick. No, I'm a hero. I'm Daredevil. I'm a big hero. Oh, he had thrown that big. Throwing big.
That means it's not. If you
exactly.
If you know, ladies.
And then at the Bugle.
Oh, Jonah. Hey.
Daredevil turns thief because Ben's like.
Because I hate superheroes. See.
Yep, he even says, because I hate superheroes. Daredevil's protected these streets for years. It's a lie, Jameson. Don't you know the difference anymore? Oh.
Damn. Well, you're going to get fired, Ben. You keep that up.
I love because I hate superheroes, but you're the first to use them to sell newspapers.
Burn!
Oh.
Hypocrite!
Look, let me do an editorial piece on Daredevil to counter the damage. With what evidence? What facts? What proof? You'll have to trust me on this, Jonah. I can smell how to lie like a bloodhound the blood. And this is like a lie.
That's not how that works, but okay. I love the boxing scenes, and I'm just I'm so excited for a Tyson return to boxing. Honestly, the best news out of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I was too bad Jake Paul is on the undercard. That's just too bad, but whatever.
Because we see the gym is crowded because everyone's heard about this blind boxer.
You gotta have a gimmick, see?
Oh yeah, I guess all the black guys that had the same haircut. I see. Okay.
Yes, they all did.
So we see. Oh, look.
Learn to draw a fade, damn it! Where's Aaron Magruder when you need him?
No. But we see someone sitting in the back of the gym, analyzing Matt's street style with a refined anger, a nimbleness, a style, a karate arm, a judo stance, and a keto skill. It's him. Because after Matt wins his match, we see
the winner.
One man, a man others call Kingpin, remains unruffled.
It's him, Matt Murdock, Daredevil.
I mean, remember the days when Wilson Fisk knew who Matt was?
Yeah. because he's smart. Like, I don't know. Like, Marvel doesn't lean into their villains enough. Like actual relatable villains.
I get
you
the
know
whole.
What I mean?
I know. I get the whole world can't remember these identities, but at least let the Kingpin remember. And it's like even Elektra doesn't remember Matt's Daredevil at this point.
That's garbage.
I know.
Choices, editorial choices, though.
I know.
It made sense when they made them, supposedly.
It's Matt Murdock out of his costume and using his dead father's name, taking up his father's sport. He's back, but what is he attempting to accomplish?
He's like, I'm on to you. I love it. I love it.
After he says, that's it, Daredevil, look my way. He's blind. But yeah,
Just shut up and kiss.
Matt's head is definitely pointing in his direction. Matt, what's wrong? You seem distracted. I don't know. I could have sworn I just had a deja vu. I just sensed a strong memory of my past. Oh yeah, it must be the stench of the Kingpin.
Those cigars. No, seriously. Those cigars.
Oh well, but my amnesia is so complete, I have to forget my past and concentrate on the wonderful present. As he kisses Nyla, let's go home. I want to sleep. She's like, what? Sleep? You're either fighting or sleeping. Come on. You know when I sleep, I dream. My dreams are telling me things. Don't you want me to figure out who I am? Did he just say my amnesia is so complete I have to forget the past? But I was like, I want to go home and sleep so I can remember who I am.
Classic Norman Osborn shenanigans.
Seriously. Oh my lord. But back to Bugle.
Hey, fun fact though, in case you didn't know, if you're a girl and you like Daredevil, there is a show on the CW and it has the first 2 seasons on Netflix. It's called Into the Dark and it's a blind girl who solves crime. So if you're interested, you should watch it. Season 3 will come out next year, next fall or the summer. So, but yeah, it's a good binge. Lots of sex, by the way. So for the CW, that's pretty cool.
Whoa.
Throw that out there.
Whoa.
Compatible. It's compatible.
At the Bugle, we see Daredevil's side piece. Why so surprised? Isn't it just like a guy who parades around calling himself a hero? The Daredevil's one sick puppy.
Burn.
Burn. It doesn't take a woman long to know all she needs to know about a man. This whole trip he's on, it's like he's on a quest for sainthood. He calls himself a modern-day Robin Hood, a moral thief, stealing to redistribute wealth, but he's violent, sick, and well. He's not much of a man.
Burn.
Oh my.
Burn.
Reporter. Oh, I see. And he calls Jonah in. Oh, Jonah, I got a headline for you. Oh my lord. Then we see Matt dreaming, training. Why can't I kick this off? Someone else here kicking. Hello, Elektra.
Boo.
I thought you liked Elektra.
I do, but not this particular way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Matt. Still hitting things? And they both get hit by stick. The person stick.
Thanks for the clarification.
Rage only take you so far. You two are the same kind of angry idiots. The only way to get your attention is to hit you. Now look, the wall is still there. Try again without rage, without anger. Hit the wall with kindness.
What kind of hippy-dippy garbage is this?
It's impossible. How can we hit kindly? It's a paradox. Of course it's a paradox, stupid. That's why it's the truth.
What? Okay, they were smoking the good stuff when they wrote this. It's fine.
You must be a fighter, a benevolent fighter, a humane fighter. Don't fight from rage. Fight from compassion. I'll break down that wall. Elektra.
Tear down that wall!
Well, that's an old reference, Grandma.
I know.
They just kick each other. The wall, not each other. You two are hopeless.
No, Daddy, I won't be a fighter.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Boy, that is it. It's a dream. I was learning how to fight, but my father made me promise not to. And that woman, God, she's so. Nyla's gone. I think she's telling some in dreams. Yeah, maybe texture of your dreams, maybe.
Yeah.
Then he's thinking about Marcus, who at this moment has Nick tied up, I guess. Is it in his apartment?
Elsewhere in Manhattan's Hell Kitchen.
Yeah, talking about, they want us to hate each other. Yeah. Who? I don't know. The rich, the powerful. Look at Daredevil. He used to fight street crime. Now he leaves the street alone, robs the rich, gives to the street. And Matt's just standing outside listening to this. Oh, Marcus is saying to Nick, tell me where the killer is at, not knowing he has the killer. But then meanwhile, across town, Ben Yurik's trying to track down Foggy. We haven't seen any pages for a while. Ben, it's been a while. Yeah, I figured you might be the one who's still in touch with Matt Murdock. No, we haven't been friends in a while. Funny you should ask about Matt. I'm working on his case right now. A while back, Matt's life was ruined. Unpaid bills, back taxes, accounts seized. I wonder who did that.
Yeah, that's how you get them, see?
Cigar smoking.
You get them with the taxes, unless you're Trump. But anyway.
Anyway, he lost his license to practice law. I haven't figured out who did it, but the whole thing was a setup. I've since rectified with the IRS, the government, banks, the law board. All I need is Matt Murdock. Know where he is? I might. Looks like you've been working hard on making Matt's name look good again. A bit of an obsession. I got my reasons. Oh, Lord. And then... Was it Nick? I thought Marcus had Nick. Oh, we see him in an abandoned building, all freaked out.
Frankie, answer me.
That's when Matt comes in and throws him around and chokes him out.
Yikes! This gets bleak.
Just a scummy punk named Nick. He'll miss nobody. I do this with compassion, Nick. Nobody. I fight with kindness. I am the blind boxer. Oh, Lord. Yeah, so he hangs him off a light pole with a sign that says Judge Killer. Oh, my Lord. Even labels the gun murder weapon and hangs him outside the police station.
Guess he killed that judge.
I was waiting for the cops to say, oh, another Spider-Man pickup.
Right? They're like, oh, nope, no wedding.
Who caught him and left him here? Who knows? But it wasn't the cops. And then we see Matt getting ready for another big fight. And Matt, Nyla's talking about Daredevil robbing people, and Matt's like, that's bull. This Daredevil cat is a show off. He's full of bunk. How would you know that? I don't know. I forget. When you win, look for me. I'll be in the crowd waving a red scarf. Silly, you know I have these bad eyes. I can't tell if something is light or dark, let alone see color.
Get it? Kiss, kissy, kissy?
Yeah, he kisses her and gets in the ring, and she's like, wait, colorblind? He doesn't know what color I am?
Oh.
Sure he does. He sees your haircut. Oh, my Lord. But then you see people all over the city reading Ben's article, and people are cheering Daredevil as he's swinging over. What? Me? Stupid people. Don't you get it? I'll show you I'm no hero. Jeez. And then the cover of 288 kind of blows the whole mystery of who is Daredevil.
They're like, okay, we've teased it long enough. We're tired of playing around.
We're like, who doesn't know by now? But yes, 288 that says whatever happened to Matt Murdock with Bullseye on the cover.
And Kingpin.
Yes, this one opens up with Matt dreaming again. And Elektra falling off a cliff. And Elektra, father getting killed. Matt, we must save him. Do something. You stood there and watched him die, you monster. I can't watch. I'm blind. And then it looks like the king.
I hate to be that person, but do you ever think that Elektra's just Marvel's Huntress?
Oh, good point.
Maybe that's why I love her. I don't know. It's like, I have my reasons why I like certain characters.
I have to relive this moment. Yeah, he thinks about his father's death, and Stick comes in to beat them again. Forget your past. Forget the past. Your daddies are dead. Your mommies are long gone. Forget them.
Ooh, he's giving them harsh life lessons. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
So we see Matt's like, laying there dreaming. Then we get back to the Kingpin.
Looking out his window, smoking a cigar, as he does.
Looking at a map. And someone throws a pen into it. Bullseye.
Get it? Ha ha!
Ha ha!
After all that business with the Red Skull, I thought I told you to lie low until I contacted you.
See Streets of Poison. I'm surprised they didn't do an editor's note there.
Nobody wants to remember Streets of Poison except for you, Philip.
Ray, right in.
Don't at me, Ray.
Well, Kingpin, I was wondering if you noticed something strange happening in the city. Something with my signature on it. Kingpin's like,
you idiot. Just classic.
Yeah.
Stimpy, you idiot.
He wanted to ruin Daredevil, but that's the kind of thing people love. Bullseye. They were supposed to hate him, kill him, lynch him. I'll fix it.
Just dives right out the window.
And the Kingpin's thinking, so Bullseye's been masquerading as Daredevil, but with a fake Daredevil committing crimes against his beloved Manhattan. Why isn't the real Daredevil stopped him? And why isn't
he's boxing!
Yeah, he's like, why is he boxing under his father's name? And he's thinking about how Jack Murdock was killed when he refused to throw a fight. What if I were to set up the sun in the same way and force him to take a fall? It might just set him.
Uh-oh. Is that how we're going to cure this amnesia, people?
I know. Kingpin's like, oh, maybe I'm pushing it the edge. Like, yeah, the wrong way. Oh, my Lord. Then we see like this Bullseye in the Daredevil suit just like picking on homeless people, women in the street. Oh my Lord, this woman, I'd hate to miss Twin Peaks.
There's a reference.
Yep. So yeah.
A mystery show though, so you know.
So yeah, Bullseye's just terrorizing people. And Matt's still dreaming. He basically just telling them, Electra, your father wanted to insulate you like a princess from anything dirty or messy. Matt Murdock, your father wanted you to study, and keep your hands clean and in a straitjacket. There is no legacy you must fulfill beyond your own. What makes a hero? Courage, sacrifice, no narcissism. Jeez. You two are so narcissistic. You want to be immortal. That's why you prance around like heroes. Your motives stink. You two are as rotten and ruthless as any villain you ever fought. So Matt wakes up. How long have I been out? 14 hours?
Damn, that's a hell of a nap.
Who's he, Lilith Hellfire? You're going to train for tonight's fight. Are you sick? No. I've been dreaming about two dead friends. A woman? Yes, one of them is a woman. A woman I love, or I mean I once loved. We're learning some kind of lesson from our teacher before he died. Something about reliving my beginnings so I can get on to the next thing. So is this programmed amnesia? Jack, it's the dream. It is and it isn't. And he wants to go back to sleep again after 14 hours. She's like, I'm jealous of your dream. Why am I jealous of a woman in a dream? Don't be silly. She's dead, I think. Good Lord, then Kingpin's threatening the dude who owns the gym. I'll never fix a fight, he said. I'd rather be dead. And Kingpin gets him around the neck. I'm glad we understand each other. Fix the fight or die. And the guy changes his mind, of course. Then we see Bullseye just terrorizing more people. This ain't right. You ain't Daredevil. I am Daredevil. Spread the word. Somebody's compensating.
Overcompensating.
Just beating on people. You see someone with a can. Oh, look. These prints of the selfies. I don't know who that's supposed to be. Daredevil's just beating on guys. Like, go on, take a picture. Take all you want. Sell this to the Daily Bugle.
At least he knows.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my Lord, and Matt's still dreaming.
It's a long freaking dream.
I know. Again, 14 hours. Jeez. But again, it's like, how can I fight humanely? It's impossible.
Go to the Daily Bugle. That'll ruin your name. See.
Electra helps him up. Thanks, honey. Hey. And she's like, I quit. I want nothing to do with humanity, with people, with humane fighting, with love.
Exactly. I feel you.
I was going to say, where have I heard this before?
Caring for another human being that isn't myself.
And you, Murdoch, is the training over for you, too? So I just see Ben sitting in his office, trying to piece it all together. Then, Matt's still dreaming. Hit me with compassion. Hit me with love. I guess Daredevil figures it out. You're a stubborn man with a thick skull, Murdoch. Yeah, but you finally understand. Yes, I understand. Oh my lord! And then we just see Bullseye just beating on some guy in the street. You call me your protector, then you give up your right to protect yourself. You want a vigilante to protect your streets. I got the suit on, Daredevil. Oh, and then, of course, Kingpin's sitting around when he sits around the office, he sits around the office. Of course, one of his lackeys comes in. What have you found out? There's a girl.
Thanos definitely had to snap twice for the Kingpin.
Oh! Lilith loves those little drops.
Your mama's so big, Thanos had to snap twice.
There's a girl. There's always a girl. His mother is. She's, of course, bring her to me alive. Yes, Mr. Fisk. Send a message.
There's always a girl. At least he knows.
Yes. Send a message to Bullseye. I have a job for him. Then Matt finally wakes up, telling Nyla, I'm reborn. Crazy.
Get it?
Don't tell me you found God or something. No, not exactly.
Heroes reborn. Well, no, wait. Too soon.
Oh, how
Too
dare
soon.
you. No, not exactly. She's like, something's been bugging me all day. You're half blind. You can't see color and stuff. So, well, what color do you think I am? I don't know. Orange, pink, polka dotted? I don't know, and I don't care. But the editors will. No, when I talked to Endo Cynthia, I was like, yeah, Nyla just like basically disappeared. She's like, yeah, I don't know if they didn't want Matt Murdock to have a black girlfriend. I was like, oh.
Yeah. It was still too soon.
It was 1991, yes.
Honestly, still too soon.
We'll see what happens with Dick Grayson.
Wow. Come on. That's not, Come on.
You better come see me fight tonight, Nyla. Nyla, I'm going to win this one for you. Oh, my lord, let me see. Bullseye.
Nyla, that's a pretty name.
Yeah.
A very pretty name. Be ashamed if something happened to it. Oh, is that the Joker laugh? Big time.
Because he's getting his orders from a paper. Good lord. And then 289. Let's get ready to rumble.
Dun dun dun.
We see Nyla at the outside.
50 years of Captain America, and I still don't care.
Jeez. Burn.
If you see the cover, that makes sense.
Nyla gets attacked outside the gym by Bullseye. Tell me,
Bullseye.
Where's your magic man? Where are those dancing feet and power punches now? And then inside the locker room, we see Matt yelling at the owner. Forget it, coach. Don't tell me. How dare you tell me to throw a fight? Jack Murdoch would rather die than throw a fight. You threatened me, Jack. I got scared. I know it's wrong. But man, the freaky thing is 15 years ago, there was this great fighter with the same name as you, battling Jack Murdoch. He refused to throw a fight, and they shot him.
They shot him!
And Matt's like, battling Jack. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to win the fight for that old dead boxer with the same name as me. So he leaps into the boxing ring. Then the security guard who's talking to Nyla is like, man, I got a note from your girl. It says, good luck. I'm out there watching. And it says, I love you.
That's way too soon.
I know. So the bell rings and Matt goes to it. Fight starts. And then what is that after like the first round? Jack, listen up. Got a note from your girl. I know, coach. She loves me. No, Jack. I told you these guys were tough. It's another note. They took her. They took Nyla. What do you mean took her? Kidnapped her, Jack. You gotta throw the fight, see? If you don't, they kill her. So then he starts taking the punches. And Ben's sitting in the audience thinking, what's he up to? He's replaying his dad's life, and then he's going to take the fall that his dad didn't take. And Matt gets knocked out of the ring. Matt, what are you doing? Who's Matt? You are, buddy. Jack was your dad. I don't get it. And Daredevil, what happened to Daredevil? Who? And he's, oh my lord, now he's hallucinating. Who's that calling to me? Matt, my son is watching me. Oh my lord, now he really does have daddy issues. So Matt's trying to win again, and the Kingpin's men are just like, uh-oh, what's he doing? I don't know, let's get up there. So Matt wins the fight, and I guess that brings all his memories back. That's my dad.
That was easy.
I
Hit
know.
the Staples button. That was easy.
All it took was a couple blows to the head.
Reverse amnesia works every time.
Yep. If only he had lost the fight, he'd be dead. He'd be alive today. But his son, me, would have seen him throw a fight. There'd be no Daredevil. Jack Murdoch, the blind boxer. I love you, Dad. Don't worry, Coach. I know who I am now. They can't hurt me. This was my last fight.
Yeah, it is gonna be your freaking.
You may never see me in the ring again, but that doesn't mean I've stopped fighting. Because he leaps out of the ring and kicks one of the Kingpin's men in the face. Kicks the other one. Then takes off. Oh my lord. Kingpin sent 3 men with baseball bats. Can't afford guns. Come on. Give up, Murdoch. You're tired, and there's 3 of us. Which he takes down in 3 panels. Talk about the family jewels. You didn't see one gets away. Better call the boss. As Matt jumps on his car. Murdoch won the fight and then got away from us. And the other guys. That idiot don't know who's on his roof. So they drive to the waterfront and knock him in the water. A bunch of them jump in to fight him. Then the goons float to the surface. What happened? Matt, he's in the car. Blast it. So they shoot the car in all 80s fashion, blow it up.
Exactly. It's like it's gonna blow. Yeah, it's gonna blow.
That's it. He's dead. Let's call the Kingpin. He did want him dead, didn't he?
It's not that easy, stupid.
I know, but they're like, he did want him dead, didn't he? Well, it don't matter because we see Matt jumping through the Kingpin's window. Kingpin, you were behind it, all of you. You've messed with my mind in life for the last time. Kingpin didn't mess with your mind this time. You pulled every string, wasn't it? Well, no more. He grabs Nyla and takes off. You want more, Kingpin? You got it. Watch your back, fat man. Tonight marks the end of your whole sleazy empire. That look on Kingpin's face. And Nyla's like, you were great, so tough. I'm proud of you. Don't be. Shut up. You don't know him like I do. Yeah, that smile. The smile I know so well. He was saying, I wrote the whole script. I led to it. This, even the words. If I wanted, he'd let me. It's just the beginning of his plan. Things are about to get very ugly. He says, I'm going to disappear for a while. No, Nyla, you're going to disappear for a while. Because seriously, this is the last time we see Nyla until, was it this year's Battle for the Serpent Crown? See you in 30 years, Bucky.
And then we will never see her again.
See you later, Bunky.
But he's like, yeah, read about me in the Daily Bugle. Again, literally saying, oh yeah, hey, I'm Daredevil. Whatever this is that's been messing with the good name of Daredevil. He's next. God, Matt, come on, everyone else knows. You should know who it is.
You're blind, but you're not that blind.
Oh, burn. All right, so gets us to the last issue, 290. He's back, Daredevil, Man Without Fear, and Bullseye's unhappy about it. Very misleading cover.
You know, it's the last of the arc. You gotta really bring them in, make sure it sells. I get it.
Oh, that's right. This issue opens. It'll lead us into DG Chichester's running our run up to issue 300.
Yep.
It's Wilson Fisk trying to buy some legitimate stuff,
a legitimate businessman, okay?
TV news stations. I'm trying to remember if it's in this run or not, but I think it's Daredevil who says, what? That line about you just being an importer of spices.
Importer, exporter.
That line about you being an importer, exporter, where a little thing for a guy who owns a skyscraper.
Although the importing business is good, not really exporting, but importing is a good business if you can get into it. It's a lot of red tape, though.
What does he import? What does he export? Hey, George.
If you want to be my latex salesman. All right. Enough Seinfeld.
How do we not have a Seinfeld show?
Honestly, if we ever had time, that's the one show I would love to do.
I mean, there's like what?
I'm sure Mozzie would be down for it.
What is it, like 10 seasons? I mean,
and it's a 30-minute show too. On top of that, so.
And this is such a professional business meeting as Kingpin kills one of the guys at the table.
As you do. I love how I was like, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
This is how Lil runs businesses.
Damn straight.
Oh my lord!
Burn, baby, burn. Bullseye's so petty.
Burn. Because Matt finds his warehouse hideout. Oh my lord! But yeah, because he has all these pictures on the wall. Let me see what my radar sees. A mess. Women and money and women's clothing. Money and women. The two things he has no interest in. Oh, he just said Bullseye has no interest in women.
Well then.
He loves me, see?
Exactly. And I love the Kingpin, see?
What a throuple. The Kingpin can be a throuple all by himself.
Talk about your ample Americans.
Oh, but Matt finds, under a floorboard, Bullseye's costume. Okay, pal, fair trade. You played me, played Daredevil. Now let's see if I can play you.
Look at that face when he puts it on.
I know. All the faces he makes in the full issue.
Yeah.
And again, more people on the street. And we see, another old man getting beat up. And Daredevil Bullseye is Daredevil just standing there watching until some teenagers step in. Because all the people on the street help. And they're like, you just watch. You don't deserve that costume. Just throwing apples. And look, another green apple, though.
Exactly.
I love they throw an apple at him. He takes a bite and hits a guy in the head.
Well, here's the thing. If you are a fan of CinemaSins, you know what eating an apple means. It means you're an a-hole. So
works.
Makes sense.
Works. Yeah. So Bullseye takes off. Destroying the image of Daredevil is even sweeter than destroying the man himself. Because I hate you, Hornhead. I hate you, hate you, hate you. Feels great to be in your skin, old Hornhead. Yep, I'm Daredevil now. I wonder, it's been easy to play the bad guy, maybe too easy. Kind of fun to play the hero. Oh Lord, because he sees a woman getting mugged. He swings in, hello, citizens. He kicks the guy. And the woman's like, oh, how wonderful. I don't believe everything I read in the papers. You'll take care of him, Daredevil. Whatever you say, citizen, as he whips a pen and stabs the guy in the throat. Doing my duty, citizen. I've got another pen here. And then, look who comes to save the day. It's Bullseye. Matt wearing that costume. Hey, old Hornhead. Bullseye's back. And you know what? He still hates you. I love Bullseye. You're not Bullseye. I know who you are. Well, duh. They hate you. Who do they hate? The guy in the red suit? Is that who they hate? Have a little identity problem, old Hornhead? I've been thinking about you for years, Daredevil. Sent me to prison. You smashed me. Put me in a body cast. You smashed me?
You want me to do the drop? Too bad. You got enough drops for this episode.
Bullseye's been thinking about you all those long years, all trapped in the dark, alone with only you to think about. Jeez. Now I've done it. I've turned your whole beloved city against you. So yeah, Matt's hanging over the side of the building. Daredevil, help me. I don't want to die. He's just, look at him toying with him. You can't let me die. You're right. No one has to die. Thank you, Daredevil. You're such a good man. And Bullseye's like, wait a minute, I'm not. Cat grabs him by the leg. Yuck, yuck. You dork. You fell for the biggest fool's trick of all. So long, sucker. He whips Bullseye over the side. Save a place for me down under?
I bet he will.
What the F?
I don't know what's going on, but I like it.
Of course you did.
I don't know what's going on.
Then we back to Foggy. He's thinking about how Matt left after he took that job with the Kingpin. And Gloriana left me too. The girlfriend I stole from you left me. Oh, I feel bad for me. But then he's like, yeah, I fixed everything. I got your license back. All I need is you. Oh my lord. I got your license back for you, Matt. Now all I need is you.
Just shut up and kiss.
Man, everyone.
I still ship them. That's my OTP when it comes to Daredevil, but it's fine.
Should this book be called Everyone Loves Matt?
Yeah.
Everything feels broken. He did it again. Let me fall to my death. It's fun to play Bullseye. It's easy to be murderous and psycho. It's a blast.
I agree.
They're just playing on the rooftop. Basically, Max.
What is the deal with Bullseye's costume? Like, I've never understood it.
I don't know. Well, that's why the movie they tried to make it look more menacing.
Well, that was terrible.
Yeah, I know.
Like, let's never ever do that again.
Well, how do you visually represent?
I mean, when you're like a good assassin, like you should be stealthy. You don't need all that. But Bullseye is kind of an egomaniac, so I don't know.
Yeah, but it was back in the day too. It's hard to be a hero, but the killer, his part is easy. Now I'm going to kill you. No, you can't kill me. You're afraid of me, Bullseye. Yeah, I love Bullseye saying every time you had a chance you couldn't do it. You're a coward, Bullseye. Remember you had a gun pointed at me once and you couldn't pull the trigger. He's like, wait a minute. I'm Bullseye. I'm the coward that couldn't kill the Daredevil. Ha! That guy, he's the bleeding heart chump who can't kill anyone. Or he's the coward. Either way, I win.
I just love it that they're like the Fist Corporation, the legitimate, slick business show that masks an extensive, sleazy, organized crime empire.
I'll make the Fisk News Network the top in the city. So
can Jonah do something like? Jonah needs a CNN.
Next couple episodes, just wait. Oh wait, so
yeah, I know.
So a news channel that starts with F is misleading people.
Oh, ahead of its time. Ahead of its time.
Yeah, then we see Matt and Bullseye just destroying each other. You're right, Bullseye. Trust me to do the right thing, huh? You don't know who you are. I don't know who I am. We turned out to be the same man, didn't we?
It reminds me of that Justice League cartoon episode. Lex Luthor becomes freaking the Flash, and he lifts the mask up. And he's like, I don't know who this guy is.
I mean, I get the sentiment, but I mean, didn't we just spend how many issues saying, Bullseye is a thief, he can't please women? I mean, all this. And it's like, we're the same guy, really?
I mean, honestly, Matt can't please a woman either.
Oh!
That's Karen.
Oh. No, he can please women, he just can't keep them alive.
Well, that's the biggest pleasure we have is being alive. So,
Oh, please. All right. We're going long. You want to hear some Ray feedback?
Yes.
All right.
What's Ray got for love?
Hell. All right, everyone. For those of you who don't know, this is our Australian friend Ray.
Our triplet.
Host of Last Sons of Krypton, a Superman podcast. To know her is to fear her, a Spider-Woman podcast. Yes, go check out the latest episode. They talked to the new creative team. There's some feedback by a certain Capes and Lunatics host.
Hopefully you didn't waffle on your opinion.
Waffle. Waffles. Anyway, and he talks Scarlet Spider here last Tuesday of every month. And his baby, Into the Night.
The
Moon Knight podcast. And, oh yeah, what was it yesterday? It was his woman's birthday. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Ray.
That's right.
Hopefully Finn got you something nice, because you know we can't depend on Ray to do that. Kidding.
You get to sleep.
Gives her a bottle of wine, but we're gonna split that, right?
You get to sleep with that old man. Anyway, all right. So here we go. Here's what Ray had to think about these Daredevil issues. All right. Take it away. Take it away.
Hello, Phil and Lilith. This is Ray. I thought I would drop in my little thoughts on this Daredevil arc 284 to 290. This is great. I'm just going to kick off. I'm going to lay all the cards on the table right now and say you've hit a moment in Daredevil, which is one of my all-time faves. So we're talking Ann Nocenti, Lee Weeks. I know there's a couple of other artists there like Greg Capullo and Kieran Dwyer that are more than able to jump in as guest artists, but this is really my wheelhouse for Daredevil. Kind of got introduced to him around this era. It has a particular vibe. I don't know whether that's nostalgia or not, but I just love this stuff. So I'm just going to lay out that little preamble before I get to a rating. But 284 to 290, a really interesting, and for me, what kind of cemented the idea, my young self, when I was a teenager, that Daredevil was for older readers, a bit mature readers. It's not as, I guess, flamboyant as, say, the X-Men or even Amazing Spidey. There's a lot of, I guess, groundedness, which is kind of like perforates throughout the whole arc. And this one's a great one because it has Daredevil, who through the recent events and stuff has really taken a toll on him, and he ends up being a bit of an amnesiac, and I love this introduction of Bullseye kind of taking up his costume. I think he's done it probably a couple of times since, or he may have done it in the past. But for me, this was the first time when I first read it that Bullseye took on the costume for as Daredevil, and I wonder if this was the particular arc that may have influenced season 3 of Netflix Daredevil. But anyway, Bullseye was great in it. Typically maniacal, just really at first he's trying to diss the name of Daredevil, but he ends up being a bigger hero than he thinks, and that really pisses him off more. He has a little something on the side there. She's kind of just laying about. Left I guess an older millionaire who wasn't treating her right, so she finds a bit of excitement hanging around the likes of Bullseye, but soon finds out that he's pretty terrifying. So this was good. The Kingpin as well, kind of in there as an all-seeing person. I love the fact that towards the end of it, he recognizes Matt in the ring, and he says, "Oh, that's got to be you," just from the pure fighting style. And that was fun as well. Jack, battling Jack, Murdoch. Matt's gone in the ring. In some ways, it's a little bit corny. It's a little bit funny how he's kind of mimicking or mirroring his dad's career and what happened to him. But at the same time, I kind of like what Nocenti is actually doing here. He's kind of put in the same situation. I mean, like, he's an awesome boxer. I mean, they're all talking about him as being like Joe Louis. A very interesting take, like having him as albeit a very brief time as a boxer. There are a couple of corny bits in here. I mean, 284, I think there's the babyface gangster. He's very much like a Dick Tracy like villain. Yeah, for me, a little bit over the top compared to the rest of the arc. But I found that a little bit weird. Also, what I did find, I mean, I guess anyway, what I did find strange was not the relationship between Matt and Nyla, but the fact that it was revealed towards the end that he didn't realize, like, he doesn't see color, and that kind of really got to Nyla, which was really touching. But it's kind of like, well, it's a bit weird that I don't know. It's a bit hard to explain, but like,
Yeah,
not
wouldn't
hard
you
to
want
explain,
your
but it's just
boyfriend
like
to not care what color you are?
it's not just about the color, right? For Nyla it is, and they were building up towards it because there's a whole thing with Marcus, I guess, as well, who's a bit of a trouble person, whose dad, the judge, gets offed in a very violent way. So there's an underlying current there of a bit of social comment, certainly at the time, I guess. But this thing that Matt is in love with Nyla, and yet he doesn't know, whether she's black or white. He even says, you could be polka dot for all I care. So the sentiment's there, but it's I don't know. I find it a bit weird in the fact that with his powers, maybe he's not attuned to it. He would be able to tell. Just because he can't see doesn't necessarily mean that he can't tell. Anyway, so for this, I would give this a good solid A+ all round. I mean, all these 7 issues, fantastically written, fantastically drawn. I'd read this over and over again. Incidentally, this hasn't been released yet on the Epic Collection, but I think actually it might be in the lead up to. It might just sneak in there because the latest Epic Collection for Daredevil will cover around the issue 300. So if we're talking about 15 and 20 issues, it may cover 284, say to 300 if we're lucky. But certainly a run I'd love revisiting, and I'd always revisit this. Again, it'd be interesting to get the two views. Phil, I know that you're a contemporary of mine, so you probably share a lot of the same
How dare you?
thoughts, because I know you are a Daredevil fan as well. But Lilith coming in, I don't know, just from a different perspective, how did you find it? It would be quite interesting to hear. But A+ for me. I mean, I know I've been throwing around good marks lately, but this certainly is deservedly so. So, yeah, this is an episode I cannot wait to listen to. And yeah, I shall hear your thoughts. Cheers.
Yes,
I like Cincy. Especially the tail end of this run, like you could tell they're like, oh, she's getting a little too political. Time to go. Like that's how it kind of feels, because not to knock the person that comes after, it does have like kind of like a like 180 of what we were discussing.
Yeah, but I mean, just different.
It's just different ways, but it's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, we get one more issue of Anno-Centine next Comic Capers, and then it's in the Chichester's run,
which is great in its own way for different reasons.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I kind of like started pointing out all the social, like, well, and it's still going on.
Yeah.
She definitely knew it was up.
Yeah, and Lilith has a big problem with people throwing around too much positivity. Okay, come on.
Yeah. No, I agree with the A. Like,
ooh.
Well, duh. Come on. It's good. And it's like, even though it's like kind of a long arc, it's still like very tight and well paced. So, I mean, like, you can do an arc and don't want, like, it didn't really wander. Like, everything had a reason and a purpose. And, in modern comic books, that's just not the case most of the time.
Well, yeah, you knew I was giving it an A, but yeah, Ray, we got an A on it.
A for Ann.
Lilith Hellfire, always surprising you.
I never disappoint.
And that's the goal.
And yes, thank you for that big in-depth feedback, Ray.
Because
yes,
I know
we always
Lilith
appreciate
likes it long. Because I know Lilith likes it long.
Oh, God.
Longer than what you give Kona.
Bubble.
Suck it, Kona.
Oh.
Suck it, Kona.
Anyway, so yes, I know we went long, so should we get out of here?
Yes, let's see our way out.
All right, I was gonna say I can bring up the schedule for next time.
Yes, Philip. What are we reading next time?
I know this episode went long, but Lil likes it long.
It was a long arc. I don't mind it.
All right, so next week, back to Wade's World for
Wade's World.
Deadpool Gambit.
Yes, you better do your homework and send in feedback. That's all I have to say.
And then in 2 weeks, come back for more Daredevil 291 through 296. And then Daredevil Back in Black, followed by Daredevil 297 through 300, or as we like to call it, Fall of the Kingpin.
Yes, but not really. But yes.
I wonder what happened there. Well, temporary Fall of the Kingpin. All right. So, yes. So, thank you for joining us. Send your thoughts on all the upcoming stuff, or hell, send your thoughts on this. Next time we can read your thoughts on these issues. So, email us capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow Comic Capers and all of our shows on Facebook, Twitter. Follow our Facebook groups, Instagrams, our YouTube channel. Go subscribe. Go follow our Patreon. And go pick up merch. All of it, all in one convenient place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And remember to support our sponsors, Tweaked Audio, here as well as Matt Murdock. Get yourself some Tweaked Audio headphones.
Nice.
Thank you. And hunt it, and be like Matt Murdock and hunt a killer.
Michelle Gray needs our help, guys. Come on.
That's right. And use the code Southgate for both of those for discounts. And for those of you who can read with your eyes, go pick up Pod Life, the book, now in digital and paperback, Volume 1.
But if you can't, we do have audio book coming soon.
That's right. For those of you who may be sight impaired, yes, the audiobook is coming soon, and Volume 2 is coming soon. So go get your Volume 1. And you can get that on Amazon. When you do that, get that and do your Christmas shopping. Use the link for Southgate Media Group right now.
Black Friday is upon us, guys. Get ready.
Whoa.
I mean, it's going to be different this year, though, for sure. So I definitely am not even going to... I don't even think Walmart is open on Thanksgiving, so...
Yeah, a lot of them are closed. So, yeah, it's probably going to be mostly virtual for them.
So get ready, guys. Hit that link.
Yes, but here's how you can help. Use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help us support this show, the network, and
of course,
that figure in the back smoking a cigar, Rob, and Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain.
He's a legitimate businessman.
Is he?
Nice mustache, Charlie.
Yes, he is.
Please kick me in the pants.
Lilith Hellfire.
If you nerds want to hang out with me on the interwebs, find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire86, or, of course, Lilith Hellfire69. And also, if you are on TikTok and you're confused and lost as I am, please follow me. I will follow back at Lilith Hellfire69. I'm 12 when you need me to be 12. I don't feel like they went in deep enough. Oh no, they went in. This was a very well in-depth issue. All right, I'll take it. Throw it in. Your booty. Your booty. This isn't Wade's World. Those are Wade's World quality drops. Don't let Wade's World infect everything else.
Like the herpes. All right, everyone. Thank you. This is episode 94. Watch the 100. The Australian. Oh, hey. Breaking news, 2020 is getting another celebrity summer.
Not Sean Connery, I know. He was 90. He lived a good life. He's old, and everything I love is dead. It's fine. Somebody check on Betty White. Prerequisite, check on Betty White.
She's wild in her
Hopefully it doesn't have Joker venom in it.
No. We have to watch this one. Alright. Remember, justice is blind and swift. Just like Lilith on Saturday night. Good night.